my friends, Natasha with Natasha'S Scrapbook Corner, and today I'm coming to you with the project which we are gonna be putting together. So I am partnered. I signed up for the swap, a one-on-one swap on a Facebook group. And our theme was unicorn loaded envelope. So I didn't have a lot of stuff, unicorn themed, but I have a wonderful sis who just recently was absolutely into unicorns, and this is Louisa, KSP with Louisa here on YouTube. And on top of that, Louisa asked me to design with her latest digital paper. Guess what she had in the papers? Unicorns! So she asked me to use her papers and as one of the promotion, and she was so kind that she actually sent me supplies, and I did the video on that, and I will pop the link below to the digital papers and to the video of the goodies that I received from Louisa, so you will know what comes from where. Loaded envelope using Manila folder, and I will pop the link below to the tutorial. So for the beginners who not sure what to do and how to approach it, that would be a great head start. So envelope was supposed to be 6 by 9, and we should not use the paper bags, otherwise our life would have been so much easier. Oh well. So I created mine out of Manila paper, and I altered with Louisa's papers. Well, let me bring in the loaded envelope. Okay, so let's start from inside and work our way out. So for this little mess here. On inside, I know you cannot see, but right there, there is unicorn. Okay? And here's maybe better, mother unicorn and baby unicorn. Let me grab the paper collection that I actually picked up. Sorry, not paper collection. I picked up from my local party store, and that was like Little Princess collection, and they had invitations, the card for invitations, and this beautiful cards and stickers. Okay, I absolutely love that beautiful image, and I picked it up like immediately because it's so me. So I Mod Podge the before I glued the, because it's Manila folder, so it's all open. Before I adhered, side to side, I Mod Podged that napkin all the way around, okay, inside there, so it will be decorative. It didn't get all the way inside, so you can see a little bit Manila folder in there. What I did, I love to add a smell-o-vision to I want my projects to be 4D instead of 3D. So what I did, I shredded, used Downy sheets, and they smell heavenly. So because 6 by 9 is kind of deep, so instead of that shredded paper, I just stuck in there this downy sheets, you know, so they will bring that, you know, very mild, because they're used, they're not as strong as they would be originally. Then on top of that, they do not have any more that oily texture to them. They're very dry, so they are perfect. I'm using those downy sheets in everything. I'm wrapping NSK orders with it because I want my customers being happy. And when you're receiving a very specially wrapped, scented, very mild scented order, you know, or gift, that's like really special. So I love using those. So and then I'm recycling, which is another my great passion in life. All right, let's get going. So the paper, the digital paper that you see right here, this is from Louisa's new paper collection. I'm not gonna butcher the name. I will be popping the link below where you can purchase it. It's something unicorn, and it actually designed to use on 6x6 size. So but if you will use the word to print, you can ask to fit it to the 8.5 by 11. It's not gonna fit 8.5 by 11, but at least it will fit to 8.5, and you will have those borders, white borders on the side, which is fine for me because all I need that height, you know, 9 inches height. So, and this is original print, that large doily and the circles for image, so recipient can do whatever they would like to do with it. Okay, and I love 3D, 4D. I printed the same paper twice. I use that paper for other, you know, scraps and what's not. But I fussy cut the cupcakes and unicorn, and I altered the unicorn. I flocked his hair. I put it on a horn, the beads. I put the beads and what's not on the cupcakes, glitter, and this is a resin piece right here. And I used the vellum paper and I scored it to create that pocket and adhere this cutout images right on vellum using my glossy accents, and that created a pocket. And when you're looking at it this way, it almost looks like 3D, right? So I absolutely love how that turned out. Okay, so because your paper kind of not fitting per se to the whole height, I decoratively punched out the corners, the sides, and I layered with the scraps the paper. Okay, so the sides I use to decorate with the kind of rainbow colors, regular paper for printing. It's very thin, but I have these colors and I'm not printing anything on that paper per se, and I just cut out the strips of paper and adhere each one individually, overlapping one after another. And to hide the seams, I used the glitter to glitter and sparkle it all inside. So I did all the edges on the bottom and on the sides. Okay, and the back of the loaded envelope looks like this. All right. So the background of the loaded envelope, I adhere that skinny printed paper using scraps, what's not. And then I created another pocket using Luisa's digital papers. And I will enter the process of how I made all of this. All right, now for you, so there wouldn't be any questions on what, how, why, and what's not. Okay? understood. I created the pocket out of Louisa's paper, and I put the slits inside and just feed it through that indentation card, which creates another 3D effect for this space. Then I used the bling that I picked up at the party store, the same one that I picked up. So, and I put it here and there. And before I adhered this pocket, I attached this wings, and those are Tickles dye, and I used the gold glittered paper, and on the back I used one of those printable, low grade, papers, because they match in such a wonderfully this paper collection. I just could not use them, so it's perfect. And the wings are moving, of course, so because I use the breads and stuff, so you saw. All right, let's so now we can start probably loading our envelope, right? All right, I am gifting my partner this beautiful napkin, with the unicorn mom and baby. Then Louisa sent me this napkin, and I have another one for my personal stash, and I am giving her the invitation card just like that, so maybe she can use that. And I made the altered paper clip with this beautiful rainbow that Louisa kindly gifted to me. And that particular thing will go, I do believe, in the large compartment, or maybe not. So in that smaller pocket. Okay, so right there. In the same smaller pocket, I'm gonna be putting some of the die cuts, stickers, the stickers from the collection, and I actually altered another paper clip with this beautiful whimsical unicorn, and I'm putting couple doilies, one paper doilies, one large and one small one, and this Prima flower, and everything is not glued. Okay, it's not glued, so she can reuse it. Okay, and that's gonna go right in here. Okay, right in here, and I am hanging it on the doilies. Okay, and my helper is fallen asleep in all times. All right, so we were supposed to alter the pen or pencil, and I had this teeny tiny pen, and so it's teeny tiny. What I did, these little unicorns, they are coming on the toothpick. And what I did, there was a hole in the lid, so I broke the toothpick, and the rest I just stuck in there, in that hole, and added a little yarn, the same yarn as this one. Okay, and we are going to be putting this pen as a holder to keep this unicorn from fluffing up. Okay, so the next part, we are gonna be putting some envelopes, and here's altered paper clip with unicorn, and couple envelopes, and they have like a little tags, what's not. Okay, so putting those in here, and they are gonna be going in here. Okay, just like that. Now I have my glue gun ready to go, and I have to push that project for a little aside right now to share with you one more thing, because we're going to be attaching it to the back, so we need to address that. So I bought the hairband in that party store, and it had this horn and ears, and it was white, and I bought this string of colorful hair, and it was on one string. Okay, so I split it, secured with a hot glue and what's not, and attached part of it in here on the headband, and I added a couple layers of lace here and there, and I use some flowers from my stash to decorate the top. And I did like just a ribbon on the horn, so I hot glued the bling, you know, in there, gems. All right, here's how the how it looks. I'm not gonna be putting it on myself. So then I had a scrap of the paper left, and I cut out the circle that's gonna match "You are invited," because I don't want that to be on my unicorn theme. I'm not inviting person anywhere, and I'm not sending invitation. So I created the tail, and I used the clip-on clip, and I decorated with smaller flowers here, created a double bow with a flat back heart, and you know, laced it a little bit here, and it's gonna look like that. So basically what it is, it's ready, set and ready and go costume. So the recipient can put the headband on her hair, on her head, and clip this tail on any of her clothes on the back, on the bottom part, and she's becoming unicorn. So basically that's what it is. So this is the decoration. So let's adhere that circle. Let me take out this clips a little bit right now, and this, just in case it will be on the glue side, right? So, and the tail will go just right here. Okay, so I got my glue gun ready, and drum rolls. All right, press and hold for a second. Oh my goodness. And then I'll probably close it like that, or maybe like that, so you can play with it, it's not biggie. Right there. Alright, so that's that. So the costume is ready, and here's our pen back, and our envelopes can go back safely in here. So yay! to clip it in here. There you go. And fan those envelopes a little bit more for dimensional effect. And look, if I will put my loaded envelope this way, that's that's what it's gonna look like, right? So far so good. All right, so let's flip it this way. I'll put my headband on the back so it will be kind of lifted a little bit. Okay, so in here I created some embellishments. We were supposed to make 5 embellishments, and that's what I make. I created a little tiny banner, 3D. I die cut it once with a white paper, and then a second time with the scraps of other papers. Then I created this tiny glittered heart and made rosette and used the sticker to make this embellishment. This is one of the resin pieces that I recently was playing with resin, and I used ceramic flowers. These hearts that were die cutted along with the banners, I just adhered, sprinkling them here and there. Then this one I altered the bottle cap, and this one I altered the metal filigree corner. Okay, and on the back I'm using my favorite 100% handmade resin piece with a stamp created with heart, Natasha'ScrapbooKorner. It's on Zibit. For right now we're closed for vacation, so we're gonna be reopening in late October, November, so no rush. Mynashka on YouTube, and handmade, so created with heart, made by hand. Okay, so, and I'm using Louisa's bows. They are coming as a separate sheet in this paper collection, and you just print them out and cut them out and make them, so they are matching everything. Okay, Louisa kindly shared with me a couple straws, and they are rainbow and unicorns. So and here is this image of unicorn in the middle, and I have a couple for myself, and this one is going to my partner. I'm gonna stick it here. Then I created this real cutie layered unicorn. Okay, so this is a digital image that you can purchase. I'll pop the link below if I find it. So this is the unicorn that it's making, right? Just slightly smaller, larger size. And the file comes as PDF in parts, so you're gonna need to cut it all out, which I did right here, and then assemble it all together. Okay, it's layer upon layer. So for the for the background, I cut out the frame with the spellbinders. Okay, and I split that recollection doily to fill in all ends behind this layered image. And unfortunately I didn't have anything better for whitening the eyes, but that's how he looks. He's so cute. That's my first, actually, like, you know, that assembling paper layering type of project, and I really like how it came out. So here he is, little unicorn. And then I made a dimensional paper clip. So I punched out with my envelope punch the envelope, and then I used the stickers to fill in the envelope. Cute. And I use a snippet of lace in there too. Alright, so we are gonna be positioning him, oopsie, by this paper clip in the corner, in here. So he's gonna be looking at us like that. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, next I made loads of let me push that aside. Oh no, okay, never mind. Yo-yo. Alright, this envelopes are in digital collection, the same digital collection. It's a separate sheet that you can print out and make this little tiny envelopes. I'm using a little sticker to to secure it, and the paper clip. So I punched out a little kind of like washes for her, and those are the images, like cards from Louisa's digital collection. Okay, aren't they cute? The donuts, the teddy bear, the cake. That could be so versatile, this this collection. It can be birthday and what's not. It's just adorable. You better grab it while it's still available, because Louisa is discontinuing some of her digital collections. So that was this one, and I got this altered paper clip. This is Recollection, that unicorn theme, and this one will go in here, and the same envelope with the donuts. And in here I needed to create some tags, so which I did, and I put some trim in here for her, and I alter it with stickers and what's not. So there are a couple of tags in here, so she can play with those if she needed. Alright, they're really cute. Although I will say the front image, I digitally tweaked the envelopes, because they come plain like that. But I enhanced them with the image I created. I digitally cleaned up a couple images, and I layered the rainbow, the unicorns, the balloons, and tucked the doilies under. So her envelopes will come like this, and there will not be unicorns on it. So there wouldn't be no confusion saying to her that she didn't give you something. She gave you everything. It's me. All right. So, and I will be putting my envelope right in here. All right. Right here. Damn. And my battery is dying. Alright, hold on.